Stepping into their territory is asking to be attacked. But something tells him to stick around a while. A pretty face can have that effect. She's one of the young druid females, and her demeanor seems friendly. Downright enthusiastic is more like it. For him, it's a tug of war between attraction and fear. There's good reason to be wary. Her father is the druid leader, a powerful alpha male called 21. Black Wolf tries to play it subtle. If only she'd stop bouncing around. Too late. Alpha males kill intruders like him. This is a life or death decision. Black Wolf must either run for his life or turn and face his attacker in a head-on challenge. But given two options, he picks a third. He faces his rival, then immediately surrenders. The charm offensive fails. Now he's in trouble. In his panic, he runs straight for the park road. A bad idea. More than a dozen Yellowstone wolves have died in traffic. Most won't go near it. But that is his saving grace. The road is like a force field. It stops the attacker in his tracks. Black Wolf is safe for the moment, so he decides to hang around a while. He flits about the pack, serenading the Alpha's charcoal gray daughter, and every other female within earshot. When 21 catches him, he runs back to the road. This behavior is hardly typical of a male wolf. Challengers like him usually fight for dominance or move on. But there's a method to Black Wolf's madness that could indicate a clever breeding strategy. The Druid pack has many females, but 21, the Druid Alpha, can't mate with them because they're his relatives, mostly daughters. That's not to say he doesn't try once in a while, but when he does, he gets an earful. It's how wolves avoid inbreeding. So when a dark, handsome, and very available stranger shows up, what's a young wolf to do? For the rest of 2003, Black Wolf blossoms into his new role as Casanova, wooing females from his base of operations on the Park Road. The charcoal female especially finds him irresistible. Pretty soon, she's spending more time with him and less with her father's pack. Typically, a couple like this forms a pair bond, and starts its own pack. But it turns out Black Wolf is not a one-woman guy. He seems content to stay right where he is, cavorting with multiple Druid females, and mating with them on the sly, but bonding with none. He passes another year without commitment, free of any responsibility. Eventually, such behavior has consequences. In 2003, Black Wolf becomes a father. On spring days, when the coast is clear, he sneaks into the Druid den to visit his pups. He's pulling off a unique balancing act. He's not a pack member, but he's not really an outsider either. Perhaps he's just biding his time, sensing an impending opportunity. The Druid alphas, 21 and his mate, are both old wolves. In early 2004, the alpha female dies. A few months later, 21 himself climbs a high ridgeline and disappears. His 7-year reign, one of the longest in Yellowstone history, is over. The loss leaves the Druids reeling and desperate for a leader. Some even abandon the pack. This could finally be Black Wolf's moment. But not so fast. A new candidate saunters into the valley. Another dark stranger. And he intends to rule the Druid pack himself. The newcomer to the valley is no stranger. He's actually Black Wolf's younger brother, a male called 480. Black Wolf seems like a shoo-in for the alpha spot, but he's made a habit of doing the opposite of what's expected. He puts up no challenge and lets his brother 480 take over as alpha. After all, he's done just fine without being in charge. Why change now? He'll stay focused on the females and let his brother make decisions, protect the pack, and lead them on the hunt. With 480 in charge, the Druid Peak pack begins to recover. But the stability is brief. Without warning, an army pours into the valley. A surprise attack. A new enemy from the north has been steadily growing in numbers. Now, it's one of Yellowstone's biggest and most aggressive packs. They want to expand their territory by conquering the Druids. For the second time in his life, Black Wolf is on the losing side, outnumbered and on the run. As the Druids flee, he falls back on old instincts. He makes a beeline for the Park Road, his sanctuary. Behind him, the victorious Northern Pack celebrates its conquest. The Valley of the Druids is theirs. In crisis, wolves sometimes abandon their pack. A fresh start could be waiting for Black Wolf just over the next hill. But instead, the former rambler picks up the scent of his packmates and joins them in exile. It is a bleak time. Disease sweeps through Yellowstone. In 2005, no Druid pups survive. Under the strain, the pack fragments. The once mighty Druid clan dwindles to just 4 wolves. Black Wolf, the Alpha 480, and 2 females. Together, the 4 wolves survive to greet another spring. This year, fortunes turn. 2 litters of pups are born. Black Wolf is likely the father of some. The 8 little ones evade disease. They grow into the new foot soldiers of the Druid pack. After 2 years in exile, the Druids are eager to take back what is theirs. Now, they are an army 12 wolves strong. Near the end of 2006, they launch their counterattack. They catch some of the northern pack by surprise as they feed on a kill. Black Wolf is in the thick of the fray. By day's end, the richest hunting grounds in Yellowstone belong to the Druids once again. Black Wolf is now 6 years old, a tough animal, and the Druids' best hunter. He scores kill after kill for his pack. By now, he provides for the family as much as any alpha. He should be settling into his golden years as a pack elder, but new problems keep turning up. On the fringes of Druid territory, history is repeating itself. With a twist. A young crooner has appeared. And he's romancing the Druid females. It's the Alpha's job to kick out intruders. But 480 is not on the case. He doesn't seem to care what his daughters get up to. Black Wolf, on the other hand, definitely minds. A sneaky tryst with the Alpha's daughter is his trick. No young upstart is going to beat him at his own game. Black Wolf brings all his power to bear on the intruder. He's built like a tank. But the spry Don Juan is a slippery opponent, running circles around his aging rival. It's like he's using pages out of Black Wolf's old playbook. Clearly, other males can pull off the Casanova strategy as well as he can. If the old wolf is going to do the work of an alpha, he should at least get the benefits. But no, he still has to endure life as a subordinate. 480 never misses a chance to remind him who's boss. It could be that Black Wolf has finally outgrown the druids. In the fall of 2008, the elderly 8-year-old abandons the pack he worked so hard to join. It's a bold move that's usually reserved for wolves a quarter his age, journeying into a new territory, looking for a mate. But this time, he's not alone. He actually tags along with 5 dispersing young males. His bachelor gang heads west, roaming boldly through territory claimed by other packs. Until they come to a high range called the Blacktail Plateau. The land is free, with no resident pack. There is plentiful game here. And above all, a female wolf with 2 young companions. With 7 youngsters hanging around, the 2 adults court and forge a pair bond. Almost by default, Black Wolf becomes the alpha male of his own pack at last. Yellowstone wolves seldom live past 5. Black Wolf is nearly 10. He has lived through war, exile, and famine. He has hunted elk by the hundreds. Few wolves can match his experience. The younger ones may be faster and better at the chase. The old wolf arrives late to the scene, but he still has the muscle to deal a finishing blow to a bull elk. Under his steady leadership, the new pack thrives. After years shirking responsibility and breaking rules, Black Wolf now keeps order within his pack. And after years as an opportunist who perfected the art of mating on the sly, now he enforces his sole right to breed. It has been a long journey from renegade to alpha. In early October 2009, he sets out to patrol his territory. He never returns. He probably clashed with enemy wolves and died defending his pack's home. He lived longer than almost any wolf in Yellowstone by avoiding such conflict. He likely sired more offspring than any other male, nearly all of them in secret. A strategy he didn't invent, but may have perfected. Just before the end, he witnessed the birth of one final litter, the only pups he ever fathered as an alpha male. In Yellowstone, the Blacktail Plateau Pack lives on, and with it, the legacy of Black Wolf.
In the heart of Yellowstone, a legendary wolf roams the canyons, beating the odds. This extraordinary female rises to power as a leader of the pack. This is the tale of Yellowstone's she-wolf. In Yellowstone, the wolf rules as apex predator. 10 packs divide up the hunting grounds. Almost all of them led by an alpha pair, a power couple. But one clan is different. Their leader is a female with unusual power. And they are one of the most successful of all Yellowstone's wolf packs. When they head out on the hunt, she-wolf is in charge. The males are her lieutenants. She-wolf makes the kill. A wolf at the top of her game. The story of her rise is an incredible tale of struggle and triumph.